Alright, so you probably clicked on this video wondering how to get rich on the donutsmp. If so, you're in the right place. However, before we get into the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe because it would really help me out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so this first method is really good for new players because of how simple it is. Basically, you don't even have to do anything, and this method is the AFK room. So basically how this method works is you AFK for about 6,000 minutes, either on separate accounts or like one main account, 2,000 minutes on 3 accounts. It's really easy because you're just splitting the amount of AFK time into thirds. And what you do with those shards is you go to the shop, and then you go to a shard shop, and then you buy some amethyst keys. And with those amethyst keys, you go to spawn, open the crate, and then you buy a shard booster or 3 shard boosters. Because then, if you use the shard boosters, you can actually get 15,000 shards a day if you're AFKing continuously. And if you're AFKing for a week straight, you can earn over 100,000 shards, which is almost 80 Iron Golem spawners. And Iron Golem spawners sell for about 800k each, so if you do the math, you will make a lot of money. So I would recommend this method if you are new or old. It doesn't really matter. It's just good. So I would recommend you use it. So without further ado, let's move on with number 2. Alright, so the second method we have here with us today is auction flipping. Basically how this works is you buy something off the AH. Really anything, like, just to be random, let's buy this copper for $400. All you have to do is sell it for more than you paid for it, like that, and then you make a simple profit. Obviously I can't sell it because I already have stuff on the AH, but basically what you would do was just sell this item on the AH and make a profit. To speed this up, you would just buy more of the item or more of an expensive item. That can speed up the rate that you sell things, and basically you make more money. However, I would recommend this method only if you are good at it, because if you're not good at auction flipping, you're not actually going to make much money or profit. So without further ado, let's move on with number 3. Alright, so this next method is one of the easiest methods on the list, and basically all you have to do is get an axe either from AH or you just make it yourself. It doesn't really matter. And then you RTP until you find a biome with a ton of trees like this, and then you just start mining. I would recommend you mine for about like 20-30 minutes, and you should have about like 2 to 3 stacks of wood. And once you have all this wood, all you have to do is just sell the wood on AH for about 10 to 20k a stack, and you will make easily over $100,000 per hour. It's insane how easy this method is and how much money it makes. So I'll totally recommend it to you. And if you think I'm kidding, I'll show you guys how much this method, I should say, makes.
"12 seconds later."
Alright, so about 30 minutes later, we have a couple stacks of logs and 2 broken axes. And what you're going to do with these logs is simply just sell them on AH for however much you think they're worth. I can sell them for about 10k because that's what they're worth at the time of this video. And all you have to do now is just wait. And that's kind of it for this method. So let's move on with number 5. Alright, so for this last method, it is basically probably the easiest one on this list, and it simply is just mining kelp. Basically, all you have to do is just RTP, find an ocean, and then look for a kelp forest, and then basically just swim down, aim for the roots, or not the roots, but the bottom, the base of the plant, and then just wait for it to go to the top, and then collect it later. And I'll be showing you guys how much this method makes, of course, right now. But something that will help you with this method is a turtle helmet, because it gives you a brief 10 seconds of air underwater. Alright, so after about 2 to 3 minutes, I have a full hotbar of kelp, and I will be showing you guys how much this makes. Of course, you have to factor in my multi. I have a 1.6 multi, so you won't be making exactly this much. However, if you get your multi up, you can make exactly this much. So without further ado, let's see how much we made. made about 2.7k in around 2 minutes. So if you do your math, you can make about 60k, 60 to 70k, I meant, per hour, which isn't even that bad considering how easy this method is and how it basically takes no effort to do at all. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video or I helped you out in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like and subscribe because it is free to do and it really helps out my channel. So, see you in the next one.